But the lead goes. The British government has agreed to pay almost 4 million to thousands of victims of a blaze started by its soldiers while training in Kenya, according to documents seen by CNN. The settlement follows a long legal battle by a local community members in the East African country. The campaigners have said the effects of the 2021 fire in an expansive wildlife conservancy in central Kenya had been caused them lifelong health issues, damaged their property, and polluted the environment. No
So the
humans involved.
fire, no humans involved. The UK was paying 400,000 a year, equivalent of $400,000 a year, I believe, for their troops to train in this area. It doesn't tell me who they were paying. They always got to follow the money. They are, and the purpose for why they have to train in Kenya. Again, please point to any African troops that are training on Western soil at will with no oversight. Please, somebody give me one. I would like to know. Like you said, the fire devastated the Lodaiga Conservancy in central Kenya. They're saying about 12 of wildlife area that had been recently transitioned from private ranch. So what individuals privately owned 45,000 acres of land?
Okay.
And who did they dispossess in the first place to now own that land? This land is home to endangered grevy's, zebra, elephants, buffalo, lions, and more. Probably also where they collect money for people like Trump's sons to come in and shoot animals, leave their bodies to rot while they take their heads and mount them in their homes to show how brave they are. But the fire was caused during a British Army training unit in Kenya exercise. It was actually from a cooking incident. They said the Kenyan parliament, through its defense and foreign affairs, that are in bed with British troops that get to train on their soil, investigated the British troops, the Batuk activities, including the fire and the unresolved murder of Agnes Wanjiru, who was last seen with British soldiers. The government negotiated the compensation. The agreement is without admission of liability, which also means, in addition to the pittance that it is to the individuals, this agreement is silent on how do we try to heal this land? What are the conservatory policies that are going to be put in place? Okay, so the fire destroyed more than 12,000 acres, caused widespread smoke-related health issues, resulted in the death at least of one civilian, Linus Murangiri. Environmental assessments estimate recovery may take 30 to 50 years with massive reforestation needed. They're talking about over 250,000 trees need to be planted, right? The carbon emissions were estimated in the hundreds of thousands of tons. The amount that is going to be paid, quote unquote, after all the legal costs to 7,723 claimants is on the average going to be about $170.
Could you repeat the amount?
$170.
No humans involved.
The payments don't cover medical costs, don't cover ongoing medical issues that people have, do not cover relocation, do not cover long-term livelihood recovery, do not cover reforestation, no admission of guilt.